There's about 1 to 4% of Neanderthal DNA present in non-African populations. So how does that affect current day us? Well, this Neanderthal DNA changes us for the both good and the bad, so let's discuss the good first. With the current world situation we're experiencing during the time of this video, it's good news that ancient Neanderthal DNA gives us some protection against viruses. When the Neanderthals and Homo sapiens first interbred, most Neanderthal genes were removed with a process called purifying selection. Purifying selection is a form of natural selection, but instead of positive traits being kept from offspring to offspring, traits that cause harm to the species are removed. What has been left in us from purifying selection from Neanderthals are called virus-interacting proteins. This follows what researchers call the poison antidote model, where when Neanderthals and humans interacted, they gave each other diseases, but also a way to fight the virus. The way these proteins work is that they are old remnants of ancient viruses that are present when interbreeding occurred and leave a reminder to our body of what the virus was and how to fight against it. So when the current day you gets sick of a virus, these proteins help remind your body what it's dealing with and how to fight it. For example, there is a segment of DNA that is from Neanderthals that is associated with interacting with the HCV virus that causes hepatitis C and a dengue virus that causes dengue fever. Other than protection, these virus interacting proteins also allow us to study ancient viruses that were present back then and let's take a more in-depth peek into the situation that our ancestors were dealing with. But virus protection isn't the only thing that our older friends have left us. Neanderthal DNA has been seen to change the shape of a brain too. To be more specific, it can make the brain a bit more elongated. Now the way this works is that instead of introducing a new way our brain develops, the Neanderthal genes change the location of where the proteins are made that affect our brain shape. Research shows that there is a little hint left in Neanderthals and European populations, as there is no evidence that it makes one more intelligent or less intelligent, so please don't be assuming someone is worse or better than you just because they have more Neanderthal DNA in them. Unfortunately, Neanderthal DNA in European populations has left some nasty side effects in us too. People of European descent that had Neanderthal DNA present in them have higher risks of depression, actinic keratosis, which is rough patches of skin caused by sunlight, hypercolloidal states, which is pretty much blood clotting, and tobacco addiction. In conclusion, Neanderthals are our ancient friends that have left a little bit of in them to us to remind us they had a large presence in ancient Europe. So who knows how humans and Neanderthals interacted back then, but they are still assisting us now with helping us fight against viruses while giving us some rough, patchy skin.